In today's trip to Germany, we visit a vocational college in Hamburg to see how students learn about renewable energy in class. As we'll find out, the issue of conservation is high on the agenda at all levels of German society.
环保最核心的一环。
The key to conservation is education. This is a German technical college. Let's join the students in class to see how the Germans teach the next generation about the environment.
绿色意识。
In this class on renewable energy, the students learn not just theory, but a practical lesson on how to build a wind turbine on the school roof.
And it's quite complicated to construct this tower, and they did this during our lessons, and they learned how to work as a mechanical engineer. And we collect lots of data on this roof.
To give the students a firm foundation in renewable energy, the school erected 700 solar cells on the roof, not to make electricity, but to teach the students how to analyze data.
For example, the angle on the roof is 16 degrees, and we could see many options to increase the amount of energy we can get.
The practical course will prepare students for the job market when they graduate. In Germany, there are currently 400,000 people working in the renewable energy industry. These young people will be the country's future engineers.
This is the future. Yeah, the renewable energy and the wind power station or solar energy is our future, and that's we have a really good chance that we are here. For our future, it's really good.
I never knew how we gain the energy or the electricity, and in this school I got to imagine how it works.
As well as teaching the pupils about green energy, the school also promotes recycling.
Do you use these things? Do you care about them? Do you really?
All the time.
Yes.
All the time, really? And how did you get to know about it? Did somebody tell you, or do you just do it like this?
It's just logical. I mean, there is written what and belongs in which place, and then you just throw it in to help.
Like Germany, Taiwan's educational system prioritizes technical training. However, with educational reform, the skills-based approach has been overtaken by a results-based model. Unlike Germany, you cannot see the roots of environmental awareness planted in the school system. While filming, protests were going on in Germany against nuclear waste, which for parents was a chance to give their children a practical lesson in civic engagement.
My son is going to the demonstration during the weekend, and it's the first time that he's allowed to do it on his own. So basically it's sort of his first anti-nuclear demonstration. But he's old enough now, he's 13, so he should go for it.
For
the last few days, the German newspapers and TV stations have been following the story about nuclear waste sent back from France. We can see the train slowly coming in and protest groups lining the tracks, trying to block the train carrying the nuclear waste.
These 11 white train cars are carrying nuclear waste. Members of Greenpeace chained themselves to the tracks to demonstrate their opposition.
We have actions full of fantasy and enthusiasm of our activists against nuclear and nuclear transport, as well as scientific work on how we want to organize the energy supply of the future down to the grid level, so we really know exactly what we want and why.
Through research, education and protests, Germany's civil society organizations are able to effectively lobby business and government on environmental issues.
On the street very close to the German parliament, we can see just in this one building, there are lots of NGOs involved in renewable energy. They are here so they can easily communicate and negotiate with the government.
Although outside the corridors of power, Germany's well-informed and organized NGOs exert a considerable influence on the country's energy policy. In contrast, the Taiwanese government largely ignores environmental issues, showing the need for a more powerful bottom-up movement.
The environmentally aware Germans have started changing their way of life. German food used to be famous for pork trotters and sausages, but now vegetarian food is taking off. Tune in tomorrow to find out more.